Good morning, lecturer and friends. Today I'm going to present my individual project, which title is Book Management System. Okay, let us just run the program. Here, when we say about book management system, it comes to library management system. Then, first of all, we need to input the library matrix numbers and name to log into the system. If we don't have the matrix number and name of the librarian, we can add it. That's it. Here we key in a sample of a librarian, then we click add. It will prompt out the success message is the metric number is not duplicated. For example, when we add it, it will say the metric number is already registered. Okay. Then the created librarian will save to the text file database as like this. Okay, now we're back. We can search for the librarian. We can search, it will show the metric number and the name of the librarian. If we key in the metric number which not exist, it will prompt out the message that not found the metric number. Okay. Then update librarian. We can update the librarian, which is change the metric number and name. For example, we change to choose. Click on update, it will edit successful. Then about the database, it will also change. Okay. Then we try to add another librarian. Okay, it's so successful. Then in our database, it will show. Then when we come to delete the database we just create, it shows deleted. Then we see over the database again, it is deleted. Okay, now we back to the login page. There are exception handling for the matrix number if keyed incorrectly. We try to log in, it will show matrix number or name is incorrect. Then when we try to log in with the correct matrix number and name, it will show the message welcome back. And here's the library management main interface. Okay, and here's the book ID. Now we try to add a book. For example, we add name, author is John. Okay, we try to add. Here will show the success message if you success to add a book which the book ID is not duplicated. For example, when we add the same book ID with a name, we try to add, it will say that the book ID is already registered. Okay, now the added book is stored to the platform database, which is the book ID, the name of the book, and the author. Okay, now we try to add another book. Okay, it shows successful. Now we try back to the system. Here, the second book is added. Now we can search the book ID, for example 001. We can search the book name and the author. If we search for book 002, it also will show the same. Now we try to edit the book 002. From just now C++, we try to change it to name HTML with the author Matric, and we update. It will show the successful message. If we try to update the book that does not exist, it will show not found the book ID. Okay, we try and see back to the database. It will rearrange it again, and from the just now HTML, it already changed to C++ by the JSON. Okay, we see it again by C++ by JSON. Now we try research this book, and if we want to edit this book, we just click the button and delete. It will show the book B002 is deleted. And we go back to see the database. We clear that 002 is already deleted. Okay. Now we try to add back the book. If a student wants to borrow a book, we just click the button borrow book by the book ID. For example, book 001. Here, we can show the book detail, which book name and John. If we just key in the book ID, for example, key in 002, this also will show the book name and author. Matric number, the name, time, borrow date, for example, return from, okay, click borrow, it will show successful, and all the column will be clear again. The manage about the book database will store in the manager. Here's the matric number of the student and the name, borrow date, return date, and this is the book. Okay, we're back. Now we can search what is the book borrowed by the student by the matric number. You can search, it will show up all the information. If we try to update number from current book ID, we change another book. Here we can show the new detail, C++, we click update, it will show successful, and now we see back the manager. Here, it already changed it from Java now to C++ by Derek. Okay. Now we try to borrow an unpacked book by the same student with same student number, borrow the second book. update. Here is the second book. Okay, second book borrowed by the same matric number, and we try to show research. It will show two books borrowed by the same person. Here is how when he returned the first book. And book ID. Now we return the first book. Okay, show successful. Then we come back to the database. It just leave the first book. Sorry, it's the second book, and the first book is already deleted. Now we can search it again. Now just is one book. For more students, we can key in the book ID, and with different metric numbers and names, it will show difference. So after this, if you do nothing, the librarian can log out the system and back to the first interface. Now there are three classes of the book management system, which is librarian manage book. So first is the librarian class, and here's the import, and this the declaration for the variable librarian metric number and name. We object for the scanner, and here's the exception handling for canopy database, and here's the search info method, and here's the add info method, which is add the librarian information or search the librarian information, and update info method, which update the librarian information, and delete the library information. Now the second is the manage class. Here there's the declaration for the student metric, student name, borrow date, and return date. We will create a manage text file database and book database. The exception handling, which is to prompt out the message cannot create database if any error, equal to error. And here's the borrow book method, return book method, and update manage method. Another one is the book class, which consists of book ID, book name, and the author of the book. Same as the exception handling. Here's the add book method, delete book method, and update book method. Here is the main menu of the system. Some use drag and drop methods. So all we see the add librarian. Here, this close means if you click on the button, it will close the current menu. And this is create an object for add librarian menu, whereas this is librarian, which to show this, and to set the visible means to open the JFrame. Okay. Here's the delete librarians. Same action perform use with the add librarians, same with search librarians, and update librarian. Okay, now let's see the login button. When we click on the login button, we create an object for librarians for the librarian class. Then we get the text from the text fields 1 and 2, which is metric number and named, and we use it for the function in the librarians. Okay, and this is the input-output exceptions, which is if the user key in the number incorrectly, it will show out the metric number or name incorrectly. Okay, for the Add Library menu, let's see the back button. The back button is to close the current Add Library windows, and we open the main windows. And to add, we create an object at the top, which is librarian. So we can use to add the info of the librarian. So let us update librarians. Actually, the design is same, and the function is also the same. Create the object at the top of the class, Programming class. Then we can choose it to update the librarians. Same with search librarian and delete librarian. Okay, here is the second main menu, which is after the login. Let's try to add book button. Actually, the add book button, edit book button, borrow book button, and return and update are the same functions, which is to close the current this menu and open the related menu. For example, if we click on Add Book, it will open the Add Book menu where we can see the source code. Here, we open the menu and we set it to visible. First, we create the object of the Add Book, then we set it to visible, means to open. Okay. You can see the delete. Here is the string book ID we get from the text box here, and we create the book method. Sorry, it's a book class to the object name book. Then we enter again. Is a exception handling where if the user key in nothing and press search. It's press delete, and it will contain a yellow box, means to call the user to input it again. We can see we set the background color to the yellow. And here's the search, means to prompt out the line about the book ID, book name, and author. And if error, they will pop up the dialog box arrow chime again. And we can see here is the then it's same to the search. We can search and prompt out the student metric number, name, date, return date, borrow date, ID, name, and the author. is the design. About the button are the same with the previous. Same with the edit book and design of the rule book, return book, and a book. Okay, that's all my presentation. Thank you.